Hey, magandang buhay! So, for this video presentations, we are now on our third module, which is the Filipino Citizenship and Leadership. That focuses more on the ethics. Okay? So, before we start our discussion, let me present an article dated last December 12, 2017. Okay, so it's not updated but it is related to our topic. Okay, so allow me to read the article. The hungry clerk or hungry supermarket clerk jailed for stealing a can of corned beef. Okay, so how much does freedom cost? For sales clerk Paul Matthew Tanglao, 21, his freedom cost him 31 pesos and 50 centavos. The price of a can of corned beef he took in the supermarket where he was working, simply because he was hungry. Tanglao has been detained since Sunday at the Santa Ana station of the Manila Police District and facing a complaint of qualified theft. Qualified theft is committed when a person steals from somebody who has given him trust and confidence. In this case, the supermarket that employs him. According to the police report, the security guard caught Tanglao hiding a can of corned beef in his apron at around 5:40 p.m. last Sunday. The guard immediately reported it to his supervisor, who then reported it to the management. The supervisor later asked one of his subordinates, a cashier, to file a complaint against the suspect. The police did not allow the Inquirer.net to interview the suspect to get his side, citing the need to protect his privacy. However, some police officers told this reporter they had tried to dissuade the supermarket from pressing charges, all to no avail. The said supermarket is part of one of the largest mall chains in the country. Try to absorb it first before we somehow react on our own. Okay, I won't ask any one of you what will be your reaction, but try to absorb it first. The big question now is the behavior of the sales clerk ethical? Okay, so the first we must identify what is ethics and what is ethical. Okay, so is there really a difference? Isn't it that they're just the same? Let's see. So when we say ethics, this is some sort of set of rules, the standards itself, or principles that govern our behavior, while ethical deals with the principles of morality. To make it simpler, ethics is a noun while ethical is an adjective. Okay, so I think that will set the difference. Okay, they have the same concept: ethics, ethical. To practice, or the practice of ethical citizenship, okay, we must first identify what is citizenship. Citizenship is the state of being vested with rights, privileges, and duties of a citizen. We have this, what we call the 5 themes of good citizenship. For us to be a good citizen, we must, we must possess these traits. So let me present them one by one. First will be honesty. I'm pretty sure that all of you knows what is honesty. Okay? Be true to yourself. Be true to other people. Don't lie. As simple as that. Next will be compassion. Be caring. Be caring not only to your loved ones but also to those people who really need care, even those are the people whom you don't know. If I may connect it to the word being empathic, no? Care, it's very important. Respect, big word, it's very important. When we say respect, it's not just simply respecting the elders. I think you will agree with me if I say that respecting also those young people. As the saying goes, respect begets respect. Me as a teacher, I am respecting all of my students. Okay? How can I demand respect if I myself don't know how to respect those students? For me, respect is not just simply respecting those elders, just like what I've said a while ago. Respect is respecting not only people, respecting living things. Okay? So I think all of us will agree with that one. Respecting all living things. Next will be responsibility. Yes, be responsible enough on what you're doing. Be responsible enough on what will be the consequences that will happen in the future. Be responsible. Stand for your decision. And the last one, courage. Be brave enough to do the right thing. Be brave enough to stand on your morals. Okay. Now, the next set of words that you're going to see in this slide will be the Quezon's Code of Citizenship and Ethics. As a Filipino, for us to be a good citizen of this country, we must have this Code of Citizenship and Ethics. Some of this that you're going to see, that you're going to hear, that you're going to read, some of them are self-explanatory, while some of them I'm going to explain it. Number 1, have faith in divine providence, trust in God. Simple as that. Next will be love your country, which is connected to the third one, which is respect the Constitution. It is very important for us to love our country, okay, and respect the Constitution. You cannot say that you love your country if you don't respect the Constitution. Okay, so those two goes hand in hand. The next one will be pay your taxes. It's very, what do you call this? If I may say, it's very common sense. It's very simple to the fact that this the taxes that we are paying, these are the money that the government is using for funding some, say for example, creation of building, what else? For the education, for the budget of some departments. If we are not paying our taxes, then our government may borrow some money from the World Bank, which is, I think, not good for in that manner. So it's very important that we as Filipino to pay our taxes. The fifth one will be safeguard the purity of suffrage and abide by the decisions of the majority. Suffrage, what do you call this? This is the right to vote. Okay, so most of you already, you are already in the right age, legal age to vote. For you first year students, it's very important that you register, be a voter. Your vote really counts. You are really wondering why there are some, most of the people are wondering why are there some politicians who are winning that they are not even doing anything right now. Come to think of it, of this one. See, for example, on my part, if I am teaching at Angeles, but I am a resident of Mabalacat City. Okay. Now, The thing here is that all of the councilors, all of the what they call this, the running for that position of vice mayor or mayor, I know them all. But in Mabalacat, I don't know any of the councilors. What happened? I think you know what happened when I am shading those circles on the part of the councilors. So if the voter is not knowledgeable enough, definitely most of the people who are voting, they don't have this they don't have the social media. Okay. When it comes to the what they call this, the time of the election, there are so many facts that you will see on the social media. Okay. Most of the people don't see those things. If you will what they call this, if you will be a voter, maybe the percentage of those who are voting that is, if I may say, knowledgeable enough will increase drastically. So I'm encouraging all of you to please do register. Okay, be a voter. Your vote counts. Number 6, love and respect your parents. I don't need to explain that one. I think you'll agree with me. Number 7, value your honor as you value your life. Definitely. Be truthful and honest, just like what I've said a while ago on those 5 themes. Be honest, not only to other people, but to yourself also. Lead and clean a frugal life. Be simple. As simple as that. Live up the noble traditions of our people. Traditions, it's part of our community, it's part of our existence. If you're not going to live up those traditions, then how can we describe our now? Traditions is very important. Preserve them. Be industrious. Yes, we should be industrious. Be not easily discouraged and persevere in the pursuit of your dreams. You as a first year college, don't stop, don't give up. Hustle. Okay? You may yes, in the course that you have chosen, in the career that you have chosen, there are a lot of struggles that you will experience. I'm pretty sure of that one. You will experience those problems, but mind you, those are just trials that will make you stronger. You may rest for a bit, okay, but don't stop. Continue grinding. Get those goals, get those dreams of yours. The 13th one, do your work cheerfully, thoroughly, and well. If you're doing something, if you're working something, or if you are working on a company, or if you are working, make sure you love what you're doing. Simply because if you don't love what you do, some sort of your body is producing something that is toxic to our body, that is slowly killing ourselves. If you're not happy with what you're doing, think. Basta make sure that you love what you are doing. 14th one, promote social justice. Very timely. Maybe not in our country, but in our country. Patronize the Filipino products. It's very timely also in this pandemic. Why? We can see in the social media that most of the Filipinos are selling their own products. And it's very evident that we are seeing or hearing the phrases support the locals. That is very important, not only to those people. We are helping them, but also we are also helping the economy of the Philippines. And the last one will be use and develop our national resources and conserve them for prosperity. use and develop our national resources, our own. If I may relate it to a brand, FUBU, for us, by us. We utilize these resources, promote them. Process. So this is the first part of the third module. The next slides that you're going to see will be focusing on, yes, leadership. I know some of you already know what is being a leader, what is leadership all about, how to become a good leader, what are the qualities of being a good leader. I'm pretty sure that some of you already knows this one. But again, just like what I've said in the first slide, we're going to focus this on, we're going to lean more on the ethics. Let's proceed. Leadership. Maybe some of you, when they hear the word, this word, or they read this word, they will think of someone who helps other people to succeed, some people who is always in front, some people who has a vision, some people may think that these are the people who is always on top, and some may think that this is they envision a leader just like what you are seeing in our screen. Let me read a good definition of leadership. It is an influence relationship among leaders and followers who intend real changes that reflect their mutual purposes. There are three phrases, if I may say, that is being capitalized. Let me focus on those three to explain further this definition of leadership. Influence relationship should be a two-way method. The leader is learning from his follower, and at the same time, the follower is learning from his leader. As simple as that. Let the explanation be simple. Next, real changes. A leader is not the one who is deciding for everything. It is very important that the leader and the followers are communicating and decide. Why? So that they will come up with that decision that will attain what they want, so that they can achieve the goals that they want to achieve. The last one will be mutual purposes. So when we say mutual purposes, this means that the group, the leader, the followers must think one goal. We think as one, if I may say that phrase. We think as one. Simply because if there are some of the members whose objective is very different from the objective of the leader or the objective of the group, definitely that group will suffer. Definitely that group will have a hard time in achieving what they want. So this is very important for in a group. This is very important for a leader. The next thing that you're going to see, since we are dealing with leadership, I just want to show to you the difference between those two, boss and leader. It's like what I've said a while ago. I think some of you already know the difference between these two. I just want you to somehow to refresh those minds, the difference between these two. Okay? Now, I'm just going to show set of photos that came from the internet. I don't own them. I'm just going to show it to you. I'm going to flash it maybe 3 to 5 seconds. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to talk. And after showing those set of pictures, I am guarantee, I'm pretty sure that you already know. After seeing those pictures, you're going to identify the difference, the big difference between a boss and a leader. I think you already know the difference, the big difference, the huge gap between boss and a leader. As you achieve what you want to achieve in your life, when you reach that pinnacle of your career, or if you are just simply in the process of achieving that path that you want, make sure that you have that leader mentality, not the boss mentality. Again, make sure that you have that leader mentality. You are seeing now on our screen is the top 10 leadership competencies grouped into 5 themes. Again, what are those 5 themes? Those are the honesty, respect, compassion, responsibility, courage. As you can see, the one on top has high ethical and moral standards. Again, I know a great leader must be competent. Great leader must have this. Okay? A great leader must have or knows how to lead people. But mind you that for you to be the best leader, you must have not only this one, but also the heart of the leader. That is very important. I hope that you learn something about ethics in this video, being a good citizen, being a good leader in an ethical way. So with that, I'm very much thankful for you listening to this video. Yes, magandang buhay.